himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Tommy Edman.
The 1-2. Gonna be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Now at the plate, Edward Acevedo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Edward Acevedo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Acevedo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Edman has a play. 1 down. Now batting, Edward Acevedo, facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes one swing, guys. You know as well as I do. He gets a pitch in the middle of the plate with one swing at a
ready with the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit sharply on the ground. On the first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader. His prior history versus this arm, he's 2 for 3. Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. Arizona rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The D-backs have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Coming to the plate now, Edward Acevedo. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matt.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dakota Hudson.
The pitcher, number
2 out, nobody on. This should is it sent out to second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. So striding forward now, Edward Acevedo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
A 1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Soler. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Welcome back to Arizona, where the hometown Diamondbacks have given these fans a lot to cheer about.
At the plate, Edward Acevedo. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In his career, Acevedo comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
The 1-1. Line drive, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 6-1.
Wow, he's getting a visit from the help. He just doesn't have it today.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time.
Give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for St. Louis, number 56, Jose Martinez.
Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. 3 left for St. Louis. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Digging in, number 10. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no error. Ready now, Angelo Feliciano. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Feliciano.
Toward second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Edward Acevedo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Acevedo is off at first with 2 away. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full. Arizona's on top, 7-3.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
2 runs, 9 hits, no errors.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Taijuan Walker gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this now. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanic. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big start resting on your laurel.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. Home run of the year for him, and the Diamondbacks have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, we certainly mentioned the fact that this guy leads the league in home runs, and now he's got 1 more to add to that total. Perfect swing right there and a home run to left field.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Michael Baird. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play.
Michael Baird.
Bit of surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So stepping in, Tommy Edman, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. For 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Edward Acevedo.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Get up, ball. Get up,
and there's
ball.
A base hit on the line.
Find the ball.
He'll get it into second. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home 3rd. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Ketel Marte. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. No one out with a runner at second.
And no one better. Keep it rolling. Here we go.
Grounded to 3rd.
Go hard, go hard,
and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. The 1-2 sent toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Now it's coming to the plate now, Nick Madrigal, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Nick.
Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Ready for another chance, Brian O'Keefe.
The catcher, Brian.
Walker comes set. 0-2 pitch on it. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Now at the plate, Acevedo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Runner goes for second. Fouled off.
All right, one time, right here.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Runners off for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Stepping in, Domingo Santana, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Not in time, and how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
Good one up there, huh?
From the stretch, the 1-2 struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strings. Standing in, Acevedo. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
And he's safe.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. It was a walk in his last trip. Bounced towards the mound. Thought about third, but he'll go to second instead. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So Paul DeYoung digs in next.
Number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Acevedo. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Soler is there. 1 away. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Cards with a division leading 60th team.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Batting third.
First pitch on its way.
Edward.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Acevedo is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at, being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Settling in now, Ketel Marte. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. So no runs on it. Set to get his day started, David Bodie, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Bodie.
Grounded to short, this could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much
And now the Cubs pitcher, Justin Steele. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Justin Steele.
Acevedo is there for it. And the inning is over. So in now for Chicago,
Now
Mookie
batter,
Betts.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Edward Acevedo. He singled his last time up.
Edward Acevedo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Digging in, Edward Acevedo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball 1, no
And he takes ball 1.
Come on now, get your pitch up there,
The
kid.
1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
No strike. Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Now the 2-0. Fouled away.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
And the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this won't get by the shortstop. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground out to second. He's right there. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in, Edward Acevedo. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Digging in now, Ketel Marte. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He has a 3-for-12 line. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Justin Steele will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 43 on the year for him, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Stepping into the box, Edward Acevedo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
So striding in, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another shot now, Edward Acevedo, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball inside.
The 1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count. Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 148 for his career, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Anthony Rizzo.
This is pulled into right. And Meadows makes the catch for out number 3. Into the box now, Edward Acevedo. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5s.
Baez fields it cleanly to second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So digging in now, David Bodie.
Number 13, David.
Slowly to the left side. Turner gloves it, and he couldn't get him at second. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Edward Acevedo.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Way to swing the bat.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. The 2-2, right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien, and their runners at the corners now.
Marcus Semien.
The 3-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. 13-12, the final score in this one. The Chicago Cubs get the win on the heels of 4 home runs.
Victorious home team. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Edward.
From the belt, the pitch. Just off the outside. And it's 1-0.
Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
Just short, hit hard. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Stepping in, Domingo Santana is yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7.
Domingo Santana.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Standing in, Marcus Semien comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yamaguchi is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight. Riding in once again, Edward Acevedo. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And into left field for a 1-out hit. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be in the inning. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony
in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in once again, Edward Acevedo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
That'll way to find that sweet spot right there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knock. He's got a hitting streak going right now. He's certainly cognizant of that, guys. He needs a knock right here.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Meadows over at second. Acevedo is over at first with 1 away. Popped him up. Bodie is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So coming to the plate, Marcus Semien, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Striding in, Edward Acevedo. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5s.
Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Come on, get here,
on the first, and a big out to start the 7th, 1 gone. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-2. He'll bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand into the box now, Edward Acevedo. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away.
1-0.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Hey, try back there, Tom. Here you go.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch mid from third.
Number 75, Miguel.
Second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side not in here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the. Digging in to try it again. Edward Acevedo to play. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Yeah, great job.
And he's now secured his 4th knock of the day. Even for him, this has been a great performance at the plate.
Warning, warning, somebody wants a batting title. People better